Hi and welcome to Mr. Holt Maths. This is a quick revision on cumulative frequency. So you'll end up with a table, something like this, with a frequency given and something on the left. We've got to create a cumulative frequency column. Remember that cumulative means the running total, so that might help. So we just add them up as we go. So we've got 3 to start with, 3 add 9, 12, add 13, 25, add 11, 36, add 4, 40, that's all that's required. That then transfers onto a diagram over here. So we've got, obviously you'd have a scale and proper graph. So here's our cumulative frequency from before. We've got to make sure we plot at the end point. So it was 1 to 200, 2 to 300. So the first one's going to be 1 to 200, so 203, and we put a little cross. If you'd just like to go and have a look at that. 200
at the end.
Exactly. And then we're going to go 312, up we go, 425, 536, and 640. Make sure, if you just like to go back and have a look, the first value in that table is 100. So that's where you start in the graph. A lot of people start at 0, that would be wrong. And it's a nice, hopefully this works, smooth curve, like that, and it should make a nice smooth curve. Alright, we've got some information we need to take from this graph. Straight away, cumulative frequency question, don't even think about it, just do it. We need to find a halfway mark, so between 40 and 0 would be 20, that's known as the median. So we go across, hit the line, go down, and we'll just say that's about 330, we'll estimate if you like. That's the median. We need the lower quartile, that's the first 25% or first quarter, so that would be 10 in this case. Across, down, call that 260, that's our lower quartile. The upper quartile is 3/4 of the value, so across we go. Obviously you guys would use a ruler for this. Straight down, 410, that's the upper quartile. So from that we know a few things. We can find the interquartile range, which is the upper quartile, take away the lower quartile, which is 410, take away 260, which is 150. Sometimes they ask for that. We know the median. If they ask for that, find an estimate for the median, so 330. And then we can take the values from this and put it onto a box plot, if you'd like to join over here. So we'd have an axis going across, we take the values that we've got, so our lowest value, it sometimes gives it in the question, but let's just for argument's say 100, because that's what our chart starts at, so 100, and our highest value is 600, for argument's sake. And then we use the 3 values that we got, so 260 was the lowest quartile, 330 and 410. They're the other 3 lines that you plot. So again, I'm just rough here, so 260, 330 and 410. The 3 in the middle make the box, and then your whiskers go out there. So your box plot. 3 things you might compare, because it might say compare another box plot to it. The 3 things you look for are 1, the range. That tells you how spread the data is, so who's got a bigger range, so you can obviously see which one's bigger, which one's smaller. The size of the box, the interquartile range. The smaller the box, the more consistent the results are towards the middle. Or you can compare the median, and if one median's here and the other median might be lower, then you'd say on average this one is higher because the median's higher. So there are 3 things. I usually ask for 2, and they're the 3 things. So there you go, cumulative frequency. Hope that helps.